Hey everybody, one of the Muddy Reviews. Today we're reviewing another airsoft gun magazine, and we're reviewing the Arcturus D-Mags. In particular, these are the Arcturus AK74 style midcaps. So when you get your Arcturus magazines from your vendor of choice, I got these from Airsoft Extreme. That's the only place I can find them in stock here in the States. You get them in this nice little nondescript cardboard box. The older ones used to have this really cool, like, full color little sticker on it that said D-Mag and all those fancy graphics. And I guess they're saving some money, so now it just has a black sticker that says switchable cap, real/mid. And then it tells you it's a mag-K02, AK TAC B, AK74 Bakelite, 30/135 rounds, variable cap, EMM magazine, black. Which I don't know how it's Bakelite, because Bakelite, as far as I always knew, was that ugly brown. Well, it's not ugly, it's kind of dreamy, but that brownish color. But these are black, and this is what it comes in. And as you saw, it also was inside this bag. It's open-ended at one end, so it just kind of just threw it in there like so and dropped it in the box. Get that out of here, get the box out of here. So what you get is a very nicely made polymer mid-capacity magazine, and these are some of my favorite mid-caps so far for the AK series airsoft guns, and AK-74s in particular. If you have an Arcturus, especially like AK-01, AK-04, these are the mags that you're going to need, because these are really the only mags that the Arcturus seems to like consistently. I have heard you can use the what is that brand? It is this Cyma magazines. Supposedly you can do some modding to them to make them fit and make them functional. I've yet to do that, because the Cyma mags I ended up getting were absolute garbage. They were secondhand and they didn't feed. It's whatever, but so I've not modded those because they weren't feeding. One of the things I really enjoy about the Arcturus is the follower. As you can see, the little nipple right here, that's the follower coming out, and so it gives you that nice full follower popping action, so it feeds every BB every time. And the other cool thing is, you push this little button down here, this detent. Let's see if I can get this bottom plate to come off right. Oh, well, it looks like we're going to need it to phone a friend. Come on now. This thing is going to be finicky. Come on. Get off there. It's a little tight because it's brand new. Come on now. There we go. That was a little more complicated than it needed to be. But you basically pull it off, you pull the guts out, and what you have here is a little switch for 30 to 135. Right now it's set to 135, but if I wanted to, I just flip that switch over. And it's being finicky. There it goes. Flip the switch, and it is now set to 30 rounds. So now, when you load this magazine, it's only going to take 30 BBs, and it's real capped. So if you're having issues with your magazine, and you're like, why is this thing not loading everything? It's probably set to 30. Now it's set to regular. And I'm good to go. Near. Oh. No, I was right the first time. Get this guy, drop it back in. It's all the way. Make sure it's flush. Make sure it sits good. It's all the way in there. It's good to go. And then you do the same thing. You put your little bottom plate, push it all the way down, and you get it to seat. Bam! It's back on. Firmly detented, firmly seated, and it's good to go. So that's all you got to do. As you saw when I was struggling like a fool over at the beginning, these can be a little bit of a pill to get off in the very beginning, but the more you take this bottom plate off, the easier it gets. My 7.62x39 mags, my AK-47 mags, it's really simple. I just push a detent and they come right off. There's no issues. Great magazines. They do fit perfectly well in my Cyma as well as my Arcturus. Let's get the friend out of here so we don't cut ourselves. Safety first. And I will go ahead and bring my Arcturus up and the D-Boy to show you how they lock in. Give me a second. So if you're familiar with my videos, you've probably seen this guy before. This is my Arcturus AK01. And this is one of my favorite AKs. And as you can see, this is the same magazine. So just get a little rock in and ready. Let's listen to this guy. Nice little click. Firmly clicks in. And it looks gorgeous on there. Comes out. Seats very smoothly. Very firm. It's a good lock. It's solid. Really nice. We bring in the Cyma. So this is the Cyma AK. You may have seen this before if you're familiar with my channel. I did a review on this AK also. Let's open this up. And also locks in. The only thing, little bit of wiggle in the magwell, but the Arcturus magazines do feed nicely. I've used my Arcturus magazines I already had in this Cyma, and they fed great. So if you were to get the Arcturus magazines, they will feed wonderfully in Cyma guns, and they're great because they give you the ability to switch from 30 to 135 round in the midcap. Overall, easily currently one of my favorite midcap magazines for the AK series rifles, and I absolutely love them. They are about 20 bucks per magazine, so they're a little more expensive than a Cyma midcap, but they feel much better. They are a little beefier feeling. The polymer, the plastic just feels nicer. The follower is just better. It's a lot better than the Cyma follower. And overall, they feel like they're a better constructed magazine. So I highly recommend them to anybody looking for a good, solid quality mid-capacity magazine that is going to get the job done. You're only spending maybe $3 or $4 more for these, but the $3 or $4 more is totally worth it in my opinion. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys got something out of this, and I'll see you in the next one. As always, get out there, play some Airsoft, and if you're an M4 guy, get out of your comfort zone. Get yourself an AK. If you're an AK guy, vice versa. Go get an M4. Try something different. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.